Well, welcome back to this channel. Thank you again for visiting this channel. About 2 weeks ago, what we heard was that I am a beast, I don't forgive. Now, what we are hearing is he is a big liar. 90% of what he said was completely untrue. That has been the banter between AY, the comedian, and BasketMouth, of course, of the same industry. About 2 weeks ago, AY, the comedian, granted an interview and said BasketMouth and himself have been having beef, have been having misunderstanding for years just because of 30,000 Naira. Now, BasketMouth has granted his own interview and said the issue of 30,000 Naira had nothing to do with their misunderstanding. I am not in a position to say who is saying the truth. But what we have on social media, according to AY, is that he had to work for BasketMouth sometime ago, around 2006, and BasketMouth failed to pay him, at least failed to pay at the appropriate time, lying to him that he had not collected the money. Now, BasketMouth has come out and said, even from then, they had never been friends. There was never a time in history he was a friend to AY. They were never friends. And that there was never a time AY had to substitute him in any of his occasions. It was Ali Baba, another very great comedian, that introduced AY to him, that is BasketMouth. And even before then, he had heard something about AY that was not favorable. He only wanted to give him a chance. So, I will allow you to hear from yourself what AY said concerning the relationship that went sour. Immediately, I will allow you again to hear what BasketMouth said about the relationship. In fact, according to BasketMouth, there was never a relationship as friendship between two of them. And that is why he said he did not invite AY to his wedding, because they were never friends. So I allow you to listen to both of them. It is not in my position to judge who is lying and who is saying the truth. You will listen to both of them yourself.
Beef. That's for you to know where it's coming from. 2006. He usually would get gigs like weddings, because you know when you are the rave of the moment, you can get multiple gigs. On a Saturday, maybe 2-3 weddings. So what he would do at that point in time was to, go and attend one, then maybe at some point leave this venue, catch up with the other venue, and then you will need somebody
to stand
in. So that was the opportunity I got from him at the time, which I am very, very appreciative of till date.
Right.
Now, something funny happened. One of the gigs, per se, I got his endorsement to go standing. Usually, what we get at that time is 30K.
Right.
30,000 Naira.
Right.
And 30,000 Naira at that time was everything to me. 30,000 Naira would buy me my pack of Indomie, recharge card, fuel for my Abeta pass, my neighbor generator, and then opportunity to just pay 1 or 2 people to join me to do 1 or 2 skits. that I can just quickly put out. Okay, so I got this job, and the people, they were not really too happy seeing me around the venue.
Right.
Because they were expecting
BasketMouth.
a BasketMouth to come.
Right.
Long story short, the guy was later happy after the performance, and I think there was an exchange of numbers and what have you and everything, so I left. So this gig also came through one of his guys, through one of Basket guys and all that. So 2 weeks running, I haven't seen 30K. So, because I didn't see 30K, and I was starving in Ikbonri, Bachelor, nothing. So I decided to ask for 30K. And he said, this person hasn't remitted, this person hasn't paid. You know, they are not happy because of this and all of that. And then me, I was like, how can this person? But this person now, Shebi, you tell me, say, you were impressed and you were happy. Give my Oga money now. Make my Oga
be happy.
Settle me.
You.
And all of that. Now, me, I don't care if you give Basket 100K for the job, but my 30K is my 30K. But it was very funny to now hear from them knowing that this full payment has been made long before the event. Or why did you think the guy was upset or what have you? I said, okay, is that the situation? And all that. So I go here, I say, no. So Basket now sent me a message saying, what kind of stupid talk is this person saying? And all of that they have given me money. So I'm now in the middle. This one sent me a message. So what I did, I forwarded this one's message to this one. I forwarded this one's message to this other person. So then I started fighting each other and all of that. I didn't do that because I wanted to get at BasketMouth per se. This was in 2006. I did that because I was hungry.
Right.
I did that because I was hustling.
Right.
I did that because I needed food on the table at the time. So if I'd gotten any other opportunity that brought me 30K, I probably would forfeit this one that I think I worked for. So the master said, that's it. For this thing that I did, I'm not going to work with him anymore. I'm not going to do anything with him. I'm not going to do this. Nothing, our path will not cross and all of that. One day, Basket was in a club with a glass of drink and all that. So I was sweet. This one, God has now blessed the two of us. Everybody is doing well and all that. So I walk up to my guy. I said, Bright Okbosha. Yeah, cheers and all that. So we got talking. So I said to my friend, God has blessed us. Things has moved. This thing that happened in 2006, guy dropped him. And my dear colleague looked at me eyeball to eyeball and said, I'm a beast. I don't forgive.
You are in the hot seat, so you have to talk about it. So this 30K story, what's up? In fact, first up with you and AY.
Okay, make a talk. Okay, yeah, all right. It's 2023. My kids don't grow. My son is going to be 14, this next month. Everybody don't grow. It's they so sad. Say, this kind gist, 9 days social media, 2023, after election, after all these things, Ukraine, they fight war with the talk of 30,000. So, Matt try. I would be no one talk about these things. And a lot of people they ask questions and they ignore. And say me, I need to ever yarn. But just to set the record straight, number one, AY is not my friend. We have never been friends. I have never visited his house. I have never personally invited him to my house. I never ever call him one day. So, but where you did, make we hang out. What's going on? This, nothing like that don't ever happen. And it's easy to tell. If you look around social media, you will never find a picture of me and him.
True.
It's not there. So we're never friends. What happened? Alibaba called me, yo, bro, check this guy, put him on.
Okay.
So I put him on Laughs and Jams back then.
Yes, Ikoyi.
Before they come together, start something, maybe. But this is where I need to correct something. I lied. There was one time I threw one lie, and might talk the truth. The reason I used to mind my business, now because of when there was that coming together, I heard some things that threw me off.
Coming together, I mean when Alice make you put them up.
Yeah, that period where if it happened, I heard some things we are not supposed to hear or know. So as I hear and it seemed to me, what the fuck? Really? I'm not supposed to know. And I know if you tell them, so I get to keep quiet. So I waited. The kind of person I am, I go wait to make you do something first. So all this one when they talk, no waiting make me give and space with that. No. It's something else.
Not be even the 30K.
That incident, Seth, I don't forget. So about they use that one as distraction and smoke screen because you know the kind of person I be. If they talk right, I talk left. And then they like me person know my moves. So that matter, there were no clients they involved, dude. In actual fact, when this matter come aside, when I first hear the team, I say, what? Like saying that 20% of waiting talk be lie. I for done vex self. So you know what, let me set it. But when 90% of waiting talk na lie, I see they in shock. All my men, they laugh me because they warned me, say, guy, be careful. Do you get? And see what happen. The one job. And one job, you didn't come make and feel like, say, there was a tutorship or mentoring.
Okay.
Never. Bro, you know the kind of men with there around me, the funny men, how I would jump them, Congo, they give this guy his shows. Do you understand?
You know vex.
So, no, start from there. There's no way we are going. There's no men day. We solid. So there was only one job, and that job, when I hear say they never pay him, I told Magnus immediately, please pay him, and they paid him. He omitted that information. I know the move. The guy they promote show, he needs to sell tickets. That's the truth. When I see you, I'm like, what the hell? I can't laugh because no clients they involved. Now me, him, and Magnus, he did something, and that thing self, it not even vex me because I was expecting him to do it. So I seen to that one. I said, okay, now this one I go use give him space. We no ever, no be say friendship day, then he can't spoil. There was never a time, never. The wedding when you see them, but I don't invite him. I did not invite him. I don't even know say they invite him wife.
Wait,
now my friends I invite for my wedding. Abi, no be your friends you go invite for your.
Obviously.
Now the whole industry I go invite. There was a guest list. So you come in there, you come like say you won't get crashed. They go bounce. It's no Gandoki come. Gandoki name no day the list. I will meet the Bayo Adike, my bone man. His name no. I will meet it so I forget. No be say I will meet him. I forget. So this whole thing, I couldn't look. To be honest, I won't lie to you. I feel very bad for him. Like I pity him. But you know what's in my mind? Because time they reach for every man life, maybe say you get to decide who would be your circle. And I decide. I don't decide
Long
since.
time ago.
You get, because a snake can only shed its skin to be a bigger snake. You need to shed the skin, come turn to a snail.
So which means this thing where you talk now, say a snake go only. I get plenty things from it. I guess plenty things you talk from everything where you don't talk. You say a snake go only shed its skin to be a bigger snake.
Yeah.
You not go shed the skin to become lizard or fowl or something.
Now snail I talk sharp, but
which means waiting make you talk this thing, if I understand. Now based on waiting your men tell you years ago when Ali be say make you put.
No, when the thing happened, when my guys they give me, like, not be saying my guys now, if something happened, I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
I promise the person say I no go ever talk about that. So when the thing happened, I laughed tired this period though, because the lie is plenty. And I'm sure nobody expects I go respond. And I no one respond, but because of the way the G's they spread, I'm like, let me just make it clear. We were never friends. Never for once. We be the chat, say man, what's up, man? Friends in the chat. They go, no.
Because the way the whole conversation they go, sorry, sir, they be like some people go this side, they find trouble now with the way they talk. The way the conversation been they go when we they follow the whole story, it can't look like say okay, if basket not they available for wedding, because say BasketMouth sometimes in a Saturday you go get 3 weddings, you go make I go rush for one, this one, you come, then I will go start one. So it can't be like say una be paddy, say it don't they do on a norm. You understand?
I never send them go do wedding.
If I understand the gist now, say okay, also at least say okay, by basket you they big now, put this guy up. You understand? You can say, oh yeah, come do this event. Now the whole thing happen. But you get one thing when you talk. Not be say one enter into the matter deep.
Go deeper, daddy. Go deeper, daddy.
Okay, you don't go deeper, daddy. You get one thing, basket. You
get talk, he talk. So
you get.
No, but the daddy I mean
Jesus!
Go deeper, daddy.
You get one gist. You get one thing when basket talk now. I know say if I talk, some people go tell say they do you very petty. Before you even give her the job, you don't hear some kind of info.
Yeah, but I know.
Will make you decide say okay, you know what?
I want me doing.
Apart from this info, what here, still take this job. Then
yeah, I had to. Because
everybody
that's the kind of person. So but you know the kind of person we have been now.
Which means nobody 30K make you give her space.
And that's why I say I lied. Maybe that one. That one small. That one nothing now.
So he himself not know what to make you give her space.
No.
So that is what both of them had to say. And that is what they have just said. Both of them came to public, attended interviews and said what they said. So it is now left for you to decide to say who is saying the truth and who is not saying the truth. But in my own opinion, it is not my business whether somebody is saying the truth or somebody is not saying the truth. What is my concern is if they can come together, since they said they have not been friends, if they can come together and be friends, fine. And if each one of them wants to continue living the way they have been living, it is still well and good for me. So whatever your decision, your opinion is, it is for yourself. So this is the end. Thank you again for visiting this channel. Till next time that I will upload another topic, trending topic, remain blessed as usual. Thank you.